Living alone as an older adult is a unique journey, one that's both liberating and, at times, challenging. Whether by choice or circumstance, embracing this phase of life can be a deeply rewarding experience. In this video, we'll explore some life-changing habits that can help you embrace the joys of living alone. These tips are drawn from the shared experiences of those who've walked this path, people who have found meaning, fulfillment, and peace in their solo lives. Whether you're just beginning this journey or have been living alone for years, these habits are practical, uplifting, and designed to make your life richer and more rewarding. Number 1. Create a meaningful routine. One of the most commonly shared tips from people living alone is the importance of having a daily routine. Without the structure that comes from living with others or a full-time job, it's easy to drift. A well-crafted routine can give your day purpose and rhythm, making even mundane tasks more enjoyable. For example, Mary, a retired teacher, shared in a forum that her mornings begin with a ritual of brewing fresh coffee and sitting by the window to watch the sunrise. She pairs this with journaling her thoughts, which helps her set an intention for the day. "It's a small thing," she writes, "but it gives me a sense of peace and grounding." Establishing habits like this, whether it's a morning walk, yoga, or reading, can create a comforting sense of stability. 2. Maintain social connections. One of the challenges of living alone is the potential for loneliness. Most people on forums often talk about the importance of staying connected with others, even if it's not on a daily basis. It's crucial to be proactive about maintaining relationships with friends, family, or community members. Some people even recommend joining clubs or social groups that align with your interests. Paul, who has been living alone for over 10 years, commented on a forum that he calls his sister every Sunday without fail. "It's our time," he says. "We laugh, we reminisce, and it helps me feel like I'm part of something bigger." If calling isn't your thing, text, video chat, or even old-fashioned letter writing can foster that sense of connection. Online communities, such as those on Reddit or Facebook, also provide an easy way to meet new people who share your interests. Whether it's a knitting forum or a cooking group, virtual connections can be surprisingly fulfilling. 3. Take care of your health, physical and mental. Living alone means you have the responsibility to prioritize your health. You can't rely on anyone else to notice when something is off, so it's important to cultivate habits that keep you physically and mentally healthy. Ellen, a 72-year-old widow, shared how she incorporates daily exercise into her life. "I used to think it was too late to start, but now I walk for 30 minutes every morning. It's the best part of my day." She mentions how the fresh air clears her mind and the movement helps with joint pain. In addition to physical health, mental well-being is equally vital. Meditation, mindfulness, or even just taking a few minutes each day to breathe deeply can work wonders. Many people have shared how mindfulness practices help them manage anxiety and stave off negative thoughts. Apps like Calm or Headspace are frequently recommended for beginners. 4. Embrace the joy of solitude. There's a difference between loneliness and solitude. Solitude, when embraced, can be a gift. Many people have found that living alone allows them to dive deeper into hobbies or passions they might have neglected when life was busier. Susan, who regularly posts on a gardening forum, said that once she started living alone, she rediscovered her love for plants. "My garden became my sanctuary. Every morning I spend time tending to it. It's therapeutic to nurture something and see it grow." Others have shared similar experiences with painting, knitting, or even learning a musical instrument. When you live alone, You have the freedom to explore your interest without distractions. You get to dictate how you spend your time, so why not spend it doing something that brings you joy? 5. Cultivate a cozy and safe home environment. When you're alone, your living space becomes your sanctuary. Many people have emphasized the importance of creating a home environment that feels safe, comfortable, and personalized. It's more than just keeping it tidy. It's about surrounding yourself with things that make you feel good. Rebecca, a frequent contributor to a home decor forum, shared how she filled her apartment with warm lighting, soft blankets, and personal mementos from her travels. I used to think that because I lived alone, it didn't matter how my space looked. But now, my home feels like a reflection of me, and it makes me happy every time I walk in the door. Safety is also a key concern. Many older adults who live alone recommend small investments in home security, such as doorbell cameras or smart locks, for peace of mind. Simple precautions can make your home feel secure and help you relax fully in your space. 6. Stay engaged with the world. Isolation can sneak up on you if you're not careful. That's why so many people stress the importance of staying mentally and intellectually engaged. Reading, learning new things, or staying up to date with current events can help you feel connected to the world at large. For some, this means watching documentaries or reading books on topics they find fascinating. James, a retired engineer, posted on a forum that he started learning about astrophysics through online courses. It's something I never had time for when I was working. Now, I feel like I'm finally feeding my curiosity. Whether it's learning a new language or staying sharp with puzzles and games, keeping your mind active is essential. 7. Practice gratitude. One of the most transformative habits people talk about online is practicing gratitude. It's easy to fall into negative thinking when you're alone, but consciously focusing on what you're thankful for can help shift your mindset in profound ways. Margaret, a widow in her late 60s, shared how she writes down 3 things she's grateful for every night before bed. It's changed my outlook. I used to feel like life was passing me by, but now I realize there's beauty in the small things, like a quiet cup of tea or a sunny day. Gratitude isn't just about acknowledging the big moments in life. It's about recognizing the quiet blessings that fill your days. The act of intentionally looking for positives can bring light to even the most ordinary of days. 8. Accept and acknowledge your feelings. Living alone gives you a lot of time with your thoughts, and that can be overwhelming. One recurring theme in many discussions is the importance of accepting all of your emotions, both the positive and the difficult ones. It's okay to feel lonely sometimes. It's okay to feel sad. What matters is not bottling these emotions up, but acknowledging them and finding healthy outlets for expression. People often recommend writing letters to yourself, speaking with a therapist, or even recording voice memos as a way to process your feelings. There is power in being honest with yourself, and allowing emotions to come and go like waves helps you stay emotionally resilient. 9. Develop a self-care ritual. Living alone provides you the perfect opportunity to focus on self-care, something that often takes a back seat in the hustle of life. Most people on forums frequently mention the importance of making self-care a non-negotiable part of their routine. This can mean different things to different people, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual care. Emma, a retired nurse who lives by herself, shared on a wellness forum that she dedicates Sundays to her self-care routine. I light some candles, take a long bath, and listen to music that soothes me. It's my way of showing myself kindness. Simple practices like a skincare routine, Reading a book with a warm drink or even meditating can nourish your spirit and help you feel rejuvenated. Self-care isn't just about luxury, it's about replenishing your energy and well-being regularly. 10. Set personal goals. One of the keys to staying motivated while living alone is setting personal goals. This can give you a sense of direction and purpose, whether you're learning a new skill, planning a future trip, or working on a long-term project. It doesn't have to be grand. It could be something small, like reading a certain number of books a year or walking a certain number of steps each day. Richard, a 65-year-old who transitioned to solo living after his spouse passed away, talked about how setting small, achievable goals helped him through the early days of adjustment. I started by setting simple goals, like organizing a room each week or trying a new recipe. Over time, I began to feel more productive and fulfilled. Goals provide a sense of accomplishment, no matter how big or small, and keep you moving forward. 11. Engage in volunteering or community service. Volunteering is an amazing way to give back to your community and connect with others, especially when living alone. Many people on online forums suggest that finding a cause you care about can be incredibly rewarding. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, mentoring young people, or offering your time at an animal shelter, giving back can fill your days with purpose and connection. Margaret, a retired librarian, shared how volunteering helped her find a new sense of belonging after her children moved away. I started volunteering at the local library, helping others with their reading skills. It gave me a reason to get out of the house and meet people. More than that, it made me feel like I was still contributing to the world. Engaging in community service can also introduce you to like-minded individuals who share your values, expanding your social circle while making a positive impact. 12. Practice financial mindfulness. When living alone, managing your finances becomes a critical aspect of maintaining independence and peace of mind. Many older adults on forums highlight the importance of being mindful of your financial health to ensure long-term stability. This involves creating a budget, tracking expenses, and planning for the future, even if you're already retired. Taking control of your finances can alleviate stress and provide you with the freedom to enjoy life without worrying about unexpected costs. Carla, a frequent contributor to a personal finance forum, shared her experience of adjusting her spending after her spouse passed away. I realized I had to be more mindful about where my money was going. I started meal planning, cut unnecessary subscriptions, and created an emergency fund. Now I feel more secure knowing I have a handle on my finances. Whether it's meeting with a financial advisor or using apps to manage your money, cultivating financial mindfulness will help you live more freely and comfortably. 13. Learn to cook for one. Cooking can be a joyful and creative process, but it's easy to fall into the trap of skipping meals or relying on takeout when you're only cooking for yourself. Many older adults on online platforms emphasize the value of learning how to cook healthy, delicious meals for one. It's not just about nutrition. It's about the satisfaction that comes from preparing food that you genuinely enjoy. Tom, a 67-year-old living alone, commented on an online video about his experience. For a long time I thought, what's the point in cooking just for me? But I started experimenting with recipes, and now I enjoy cooking more than ever. I even batch cook meals and freeze portions for busy days. Learning to cook for yourself turns meal preparation into a form of self-care and can be a wonderful way to explore new flavors and cuisines while taking control of your health. 14. Engage in lifelong learning. Living alone can be the perfect opportunity to reignite your curiosity and engage in lifelong learning. Many older adults on forums talk about the joy of continuing their education, whether through online courses, workshops, or simply reading books on subjects that fascinate them. Learning something new stimulates the mind, gives you fresh perspectives, and often provides a sense of accomplishment. Jane, a retired accountant, shared how she enrolled in an online photography course after retiring. It gave me something to look forward to, and now I spend my afternoons capturing moments in nature. It's a new skill, but it's also a way of expressing myself. Platforms like Coursera or edX offer courses on a wide range of topics, from history to technology. By continuing to learn, you'll stay mentally sharp and engaged with the world. If you're enjoying the content, kindly consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future videos. 15. Cultivate mindful eating. Mindful eating is another powerful habit that can enhance your life when living alone. Many people on online forums discuss how easy it is to rush through meals or eat in front of the TV when you don't have company. Instead, they suggest turning meal times into a mindful practice, taking the time to truly enjoy your food, savor each bite, and appreciate the process of nourishing yourself. Linda, a regular commenter on a health forum, explained how she transformed her relationship with food after living alone. I used to eat while watching TV or scrolling through my phone, but now I set the table, light a candle, and focus entirely on the meal in front of me. It's made eating such a peaceful and enjoyable experience. Mindful eating not only helps with digestion, but can also bring a sense of calm and gratitude to your daily life. 16. Adopt a pet or plant. A common suggestion among those who live alone is to adopt a pet or tend to plants. Having something to care for can bring a sense of companionship and responsibility. Pets, in particular, provide emotional support, routine, and a sense of purpose. If a pet seems like too big of a commitment, many people suggest nurturing houseplants, which also require attention and care while adding life to your home. George, who shared his experience in a pet lovers forum, described how adopting a dog after his wife passed away changed his life. Max gives me a reason to get out of the house every day for walks. He's always there for me, and I never feel lonely with him around. On the other hand, someone in a gardening forum said that tending to her indoor plants gave her a similar sense of fulfillment. Whether it's a pet or a plant, having something living in your space can make your home feel warmer and more vibrant. 17. Practice digital detox. In today's world, it's easy to spend countless hours online or in front of screens, especially when living alone. While technology can help you stay connected, many people on forums talk about the benefits of regularly unplugging from digital distractions. A digital detox, a break from your phone, social media, or television, can help you reconnect with yourself and your surroundings, creating a sense of peace and presence. Sarah, who lives alone, described how she started turning off her phone for a few hours each evening. At first, I felt lost without constant notifications, but now it's my favorite time of the day. I read, take long baths, or just sit quietly with my thoughts. It's helped me feel more centered. Even a short break from screens each day can reduce stress, improve sleep, and create more opportunities for reflection and mindfulness. 18. Create a legacy project. Many people living alone find a deep sense of purpose in working on a legacy project, something that reflects who they are and what they wish to leave behind. This could be anything from writing a memoir, compiling a family history, or creating photo albums for loved ones. The idea is to focus on something meaningful that connects your life story to future generations. David, a retired architect, shared in an online forum how he began writing his memoir for his grandchildren. "I wanted them to know about my experiences, joys and lessons in life. It gives me something to work on each day and reminds me that I'm contributing to the future, even if I'll not be around to see it." Legacy projects allow you to reflect on your life, document your experiences, and leave behind a meaningful gift for others to cherish. Living alone as an older adult is an opportunity to shape your life with intention, creativity, and joy. It's a chance to reconnect with yourself, cultivate meaningful relationships, and build habits that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Remember, you're not truly alone. You have a community of people who, just like you, are navigating this path with courage and grace. So, embrace the solitude, savor the quiet moments, and live fully. You've earned this time to focus on what makes you feel whole. Feel free to leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found the video helpful. Thank you for watching.